Something I'm usually not very comfortable talking about is my experience as a patient in this clinic, which is known for their abortion services. When I was in my early 20s, I was dating the same guy for about 6 years. We had a house in a great area, and we were not struggling. He was also very Christian. His mom was a pastor. Her and her husband had their own church. So imagine my surprise when I realize I'm pregnant and he is aggressively trying to pressure me into getting an abortion. Now, as soon as I saw that pregnancy test, I had like an instant maternal instinct and I would do anything to protect this child. I was going to have this child with or without him. I had given 6 years of my life to this man and he's basically going to leave me high and dry, telling me that I'm not ready to be a mother. I wasn't capable of being a good mom. I lost all trust, all respect, and love for him. I could never look at him the same way after that. So I was definitely mourning that relationship. But I was very naive and I really didn't know what the next step was. So I left it to him to schedule a first ultrasound, which for some ungodly reason he did at this facility. So while I'm just devastated and anxious and scared, we're rolling up into this place and these Christians are screaming at me, calling me baby killer, telling me I'm going to hell. And I'm like, this is the last fucking thing I need. So I get the ultrasound. I'm 8 weeks pregnant, but they said it's a blighted ovum, which means it was never going to be a successful pregnancy. And he said, I'm going to miscarry like any second now. So now not only am I devastated because my relationships, like I couldn't imagine going forward with him, but now I'm mourning the loss of a baby. And driving out, they're still screaming, baby killer, you're going to hell. And I'm just like in tears. I'm like dying inside. And I had to mourn that by myself because trust, that man didn't even pretend to act like he was upset. He couldn't hide the fact that he was relieved. So fucking Christian of him. Everybody is fucking pro-life until you knock a girl up. If I had that baby, I would not have been able to go to nursing school a year later. I would have been raising that child alone in poverty, probably living off of welfare. But here I am today, an ICU nurse with a bachelor's degree, a homeowner with a beautiful husband and a healthy baby who I can provide a decent life to. Knowing what it's like to find out that you're pregnant and carry a baby to term, I cannot imagine how devastating and desperate you have to be to consider abortion. So I don't know if people think that pro-choicers are just like, yay, we love to, no, we don't love killing babies. It is a devastating, devastating decision. And you have no right to pressure somebody to keep a child because you are not going to deal with the consequences of that. She is and that child is. So you screaming at people at these clinics and then going home to live your righteous life, that is not Christian. And let me tell you, I have never felt so let down by the Christian community than I did that day. You are bringing no one to Jesus. You are scaring people away and just wrecking them. These protests need to stop.